All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. It's going to be a super awesome video. As you can see by the thumbnail, we got a new Project Bronco, and this is the second one that I drove over 500 miles to go look at. And the first one was complete junk. The second one is a lot better, but still needs a ton of work. So we'll see if it pans out to be exactly what we think it is. But sadly, we had to get rid of the C10 in order to make room for this. And obviously I want something that's a little more family friendly, can fit more people in it. So that's why we're going with a Bronco. I was looking at Blazers too, because I'm a big Chevy guy, but these Broncos are super sweet. But the C10 went to a super good owner. The guy was super rad. He drove from a state way far away, almost 10, 12 hours to come pick it up. And hopefully it's a super good car for him. We put a lot of time and work into it, made it into a full desert off-road truck. And so if you haven't watched all the videos on the C10, go to my channel, check them out, subscribe, like it. But we're gonna start on this Ford Bronco. We're gonna make it super rad and just make it a good camping, family, off-road rig that we can take to King of the Hammers, out to the sand dunes, around town, all that fun stuff. So thanks for watching, and hopefully this Bronco turns out to be sweet.
It's time to say goodbye. Our journey together.
So guys, it's 4 in the morning, headed out on a road trip with an empty flatbed to hopefully pick up the next project. If that surprises you, stay tuned. I'll give you the full update. Okay, we're about 3 hours in, middle of nowhere, Idaho. Filling up, keep on moving. All right, we are in the beautiful state of Idaho and picked up the new Bronco. So, been driving for a bunch of hours and just heading home. Stopped to take a pee and gonna keep on going. So there's some super cool history on this Bronco. It was built by Geyser Brothers, and it was a volunteer vehicle for a lot of the off-road races. It's been in Arizona its whole life. Like I said, the Geyser Brothers built it, did all this, some things that I'm going to change. They built the rack, but kind of a cool Bronco that has some good history, and we're going to make it our own. All right, guys, just got the back seat out, and this thing is filthy. So what I'm going to do is just start vacuuming it out, and then I'll come through with my carpet cleaning machine and clean all the carpets and get all the dust out of here and make it super nice. So I'm just cutting down the headliner because it was all torn and ripped and hanging down. So I'm just cutting it out so that way I can put something new in and it doesn't hang in my way when I'm driving. Okay, Bronco is cleaned, vacuumed. I wiped down everything. Now I'm going to shampoo this seat so that it is clean enough to put kids on. The Bronco was a mess. I found anything and everything. There was dogs that lived in it, cracked plastics, stickers on the inside of windows. So we're still working on cleaning everything up perfectly, but the main clean, I call it getting the other guy out of it, making it clean enough to where I don't smell any of his smells or anything, just kind of clean. And shampooing the seat is our next step. Just finished shampooing the seat, and as you can see, it's disgusting. So we're gonna do the rest of the inside, do the 2 front seats, and go from there. Okay, the whole Bronco is shampooed, carpets, and cleaned. Obviously there's some stains that you can't get up, but it looks so much better. It smells cleaner, and I actually feel like I can sit in it and use it. So, I mean, disgusting. So we're gonna dump that out, clean it out, and keep moving. All right, we just have been going through some of the wiring on it. He had a bunch of extra wiring for the light bar. There was an aftermarket alarm on here. He did a stereo system. So I pulled off the aftermarket alarm. I think they're annoying and they never work right. And cleaned up some of the stereo wiring and pulled all the old switches for any old lights that may have been on this that weren't even hooked up to anything. So just cleaned all that out, got it all tucked up nice and clean underneath here, right there. And so now it's a lot more clean. Next, we're missing our driver mirror. Got one of those ordered. Gonna stick it on with this tape and get that on. Super stoked for the new Project Bronco. Got tons of plans for it. Gonna make it a super good family rig. Gonna do some Desolate Motorsports things to it, hopefully. Gotta reach out to those guys. And just gonna clean it up. New wheels, tires, change all the fluids, change the seats, put new headliners in it, replace all the broken plastic. So it should be super fun to watch. I know this video is a little bit slower, but it's important to clean out your car as soon as you get it. Things are super dirty. They're not as clean as they look, so it's always nice to shampoo and clean everything. But thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video.